my YouTube family, and thanks for stopping by. I have already connected with your energy, and I was guided to these three cards for you, which is King of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Tower. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. The King of Swords has shown up in your reading today because you need to avoid falling into a state where daydreaming is more important than making your ideas a reality. Keep this in mind even if your daydreams keeps your mind occupied and your intellect arouses and stimulated by a flurry of new ideas. Be aware that you need to use your wisdom within you to help you solve problems. And if you look closely at the King of Swords, bearing a white dove, the symbol of his airy domain, the King of Swords stands and contemplates his kingdom. His helmet is crowned with feathers, symbolizing that he is full of ideas and lives for mental stimulation. Sometimes his thoughts leads him to daydream and forgetfulness, but his excellent problem solving abilities brings him back to reality in dealing with potential adversities. He is diplomatic and clever, but you will note that he holds tight to his weapon and shield. He is an excellent ruler with a recognized authority of many subjects, like his sister, the queen. Unlike his sister, however, his modest and refined bearing permits neither an air of superiority nor arrogance. A thoughtful advisor to his subjects, he is fine judge of critics. He is a fine judge of critics. The king's life is spent mostly on a mental level, and he is perceived by others as emotionally cold and overly stern. The absence of emotions can make him seem ruthless or heartless. And I feel that you need to start rewarding yourself by spending quiet time and relaxing an hour or two listening to soft, smoothing music, and this will warm you emotionally. As you relax, imagine the music vibrating through you and flowing out from you, carrying a message of universal peace. And the Six of Wands has shown up in your reading today because you need to know what victory really means and requires. You know how to win, but it will last longer if you really want what you're going for. Share your success with your supporters and position yourself for the next challenge. And victory is approaching. You need to have faith that you will win. The spotlight is shining upon you. Accept the time of recognition and growth as you triumph in a different situation. Things will work out favorably if you persevere in a time of crisis. Remember to use this victory to establish a firm foundation of which to build future success. Include those who have been of help to you in your celebration. And if you look closely at the Six of Wands, you will see against a splendid fiery sunset a triumphant young man on horseback appears. His great horse leaps forward on a ride of energy represented by the sacred flames below. His On his head he wears a headdress of victory. And for a supreme instance, this rider is a victor experiencing everything he has ever wanted on all four levels: mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. He is filled with honor and pride, a confidence conqueror who knows that through his leadership and in rising completely and instinctively to the occasion. He has won the day. The victory is represented by a shooting star blazing across the sky in a moment of intense, if brief, glory. The silver wands gleam in the star reflected fire, even if quickly extinguished, will all be remembered. And you need to know that you will achieve victory if you keep moving forward. And the tower has shown up in your reading today because it is showing that mounting pressures must be released or they will be a sudden reversal of all the work done this far. There has been a dramatic turn of events and old thought patterns will be changed. It may or may not have been hard, but this explosion of old, perhaps false values can be not beneficial. Putting your faith exclusively in material objects can lead to disaster. Only the spirit is eternal, and you need to remember that. If you look closely at the tower card, you will see lightning has struck and is still crackling in the midnight sky. An old structure has been blown apart. The security afforded by this once proud work of human hands has been reduced to ruin by the force of natural law. Flames erupt and smoke fills the air. There has been a dramatic reversal of fortune. Plans for the future have been erupted. In the village below the tower's mountain base, the people question whether the old order can survive. The destruction may have a liberating potential. It clears a site for new growth. It may be a bolt from the blue, an instant insight that can change your life, but there can be an almost guaranteed change, and even unpleasant period of transition, which often occurs where there is places that you are afraid to change. Emotions may erupt in anger and shock. Physical and mental therapy may be called for to gain true freedom. Lightning has struck, but enlightenment will follow. And know that you will be liberated. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I would like to thank you again for stopping by and allowing me to connect with you. I hope that this reading has provided the insight that you were seeking. If this reading resonates, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications when I post your new reading. And if you would like to become a member of my channel or make a donation to my channel, the link is in the description and it will be greatly appreciated. Well, until next time, goodbye, my lovelies.